work is a wedding coordinator and a cupcake specialist. You get this, a cupcake specialist. Tell us about you.
Well, it's years of eating.
It doesn't show.
I essentially work for Sparkle Cupcakery, and I take care of all the bride and grooms who want to have maybe a traditional cake theme with maybe a bit of a modern twist.
And what does the wedding coordinator come into?
So essentially, I have the really fun job of meeting with happy bride and grooms all the time, just talking about their special day and what they want their sugary sensations to involve.
That's fantastic. Tell us a little bit about your product, because I noticed I'm actually 2 tables away from you today.
Yep.
And you had a crowd here all the time.
You're always a popular person when you have some cupcake samples, I'm not going to lie. But essentially our product is all about using premium ingredients and boutique flavours.
Right.
So we just sell obviously cupcakes, and we also do cakes, all sorts of things. Because we are a cupcakery, people often think that it's just cupcakes. The only limit to our product is your imagination.
If the bride and groom have a very special recipe like the grandmother used to make, would you incorporate that into your cupcakes if they ask you?
We have our very own special recipes which we do like to use, I'm afraid. However, there are certain ways to incorporate that. For example, if someone has their heart set on using a cake, what we can do is maybe opt to ice it for them.
Work around it.
Absolutely.
And always please the customer.
Absolutely.
Brooke, thank you very much for your time. It's been a pleasure having you here.
It's lovely to meet you. Thank you.
Bye. Hi everyone, we're talking to Natalia, a representative of Expressions Photography, is that right?
Yes, that's right. Expressions Photography, John Laham.
You know John Laham though?
Oh, definitely not.
You're Natalia, working with John Laham.
I'm working with John Laham because I love what he's doing. And
yes, we all do actually. His work is absolutely exceptional. Yeah, I think he undervalues himself because he's a very humble man. But I think John was telling me once, because I asked him, he's a very good painter, and I said to John, why don't you paint instead of taking photos? And he turns around and says to me, you know, Louis, all the painters that are very famous actually died very poor and they became rich afterwards. Therefore, I'm a photographer. Did he ever tell you that story?
No, he didn't, but he's definitely very talented. And I know that he includes a lot of elements of painting in his photography.
That's right, correct. How did you go today? What did you think of the day, the open day?
Oh, the open day was really good, especially the last part when such a big crowd of people just went through the door, and we had an opportunity to talk about our photography with them.
Do you think a lot of people will take bookings today?
Yes, I think so. We've got quite a lot of inquiries, so I hope that there will be a lot of bookings out of it.
I hope so too. Thank you very much for your time. Your work is exceptional here, and we wish you and John very well.
Thank you very much.
And we're talking to Jessica. Jessica, what do you do?
I'm a milliner, which is a hat maker. I create bridal headpieces and race headpieces, both for female and for male.
I was next to you working today, and I saw a lot of people were actually very interested in your product. What did you think? How did you go today?
I think very well. I guess I create something that's quite unique. I can incorporate fabric from the bride's dress or beadwork in the dress and create something that perfectly matches their outfit. And I think brides are quite interested in making their look perfectly matched.
True. I actually got some photos and video from you, of you today. We'd like to put it on our blog today and try it.
Yeah, fantastic.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Dockside. We're talking to John. Jure, what are you doing at Dockside?
Here in Dockside, I'm working in this beautiful venue, the Star Room.
Yes.
Yes, I have been here for almost 2 years. It's a lovely scenario.
Would you actually a function coordinator?
Basically, I'm a venue manager here in the Star Room.
What is the best highlight of your job all these years? What makes you impressed about your job, and why do you like it so much?
Basically, no, our job here is on service. You are here just for service. All of the guests make different functions, different venues, but everybody should search for the service. So for the service. So you get satisfaction when you do your job well done? 100%. It's nothing better than say congratulations, thank you very much. It's such amazing night to receive it.
Thank you very much for your time, John. We wish you well with Dockside. Hi, Angie. How are you?
Good, thank you. How are you?
Angie, guys, is a wedding coordinator at the Dockside group, and we had a really busy day. So she's worried about her makeup because she's been working really hard, but man, you look good at any light.
Thank you,
really.
Thank you very much.
Can you please tell me your experience about today?
Today's been amazing. We've had a lot of people come through, a lot of new inquiries, as well as already booked in couples that have just been overwhelmed by the amount of suppliers we've had here, and the experience, the food, the service, and everything's been amazing.
Excellent. What was the highlight of your day?
Probably the chocolate fondue.
Shh, I had some too.
And it's amazing. It was really, really nice. No, Star Room's set out today was just incredible. So that definitely was a highlight.
Let's all take this opportunity to thank the Dockside group for putting this together for us, for looking after us throughout the years. And in return, what we can say to them is that we'll look after you too.
Definitely.
And we'll look after our clients.
Thank you.
Thank you, Angie.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Bye.